and what this company is all about. First of all, we're going to talk about the company. Then we're going to talk about the WellnessPro business opportunity. The heart of our products, the heart of our program are our products. And then how do one get started once they have been introduced to WellnessPro? One of the unique things about any great company is its leaders, is its founders and its leaders. Now, the unique thing about, well, there are many unique things concerning WellnessPro. But for those of you on the call, I don't know how you got started. I don't know whether a friend, a relative, a coworker came up to you and introduced you to WellnessPro. Well, that's not the way I was introduced. A friend of mine called me and told me I need to take a look at this company. And we talked about it, and I did like most of you have done. I went to the website. But then he arranged a conference call with me with the owners of this company. I talked to Tatiana, and we talked for a long time. And several things that she said, but it's not only what she did say, it's a lot of things that she did not say that got my attention. That's why it's so critical, my friend, for you to listen very carefully at what a person is saying and a whole lot of time what a person is not saying. What she said was, I heard it in her voice, the integrity of this company. While they're in business to help people. They want to help people with their health. They want to help people physically. They want to help people financially. And all the good that they can do. She went on and on. Now, those are some of the things that she talked about, the uniqueness of their product. She made a statement. You know, everybody talks about how great their program or their product or their service is. People do that. Every company will do that. But what WellnessPro does is they under-promise and over-deliver. She talked about the uniqueness of their product. Now, I heard her, but that's not, but I heard her. But then all the stuff that she did not say, for example, she didn't start talking about all the big money that could be made. Not that she did not say that money could not be made, but that was not her platform. All the fancy cars, yes, there are fancy cars that you can earn in WellnessPro. She didn't talk about that. She didn't talk about all the hype. That's not what she did. She talked about a company that had a soul for humanity and to help people. That's what I heard. I was so intrigued that I got on a plane and flew to California's their headquarters, and I was out there with them for a couple of days. And everything that I heard was verified by what I saw and felt with those folks. So again, my point is, the founders of a company sets the pace or set the bar for the direction and the soul of a company. Michael, as you see, 25-plus years experience in international business. 20-plus years, more than 2 decades in experience in the direct selling industry. One of the unique things about Michael and Tatiana is that they've been on both sides of the equation. They worked in the field as distributors and representatives for decades, and they know all the problems that we face and the uphill challenges that we have to go through. They know how to deal with the corporate staff because they've had to do that. And now here they are now, company owners. Now they're on the other side of the equation. And rally, my friends. Will you ever find that unique combination of people that have spent decades in the field, and then now they're the owners of a magnificent company, and now they can share their experience on both sides and make their program work so much better. So Michael is a very, very unique person. Look what he said. With the will and hard work, all of our dreams are within reach. Let me say that again. With the will and hard work. A lot of people have the will, but they're not willing to do the work. What somebody said? Successful people are willing to do today what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. Tatiana is a real jewel, medical doctor, third-generation medical doctor. And I love getting my contacts on the phone with her. Yeah, well, you start talking to somebody, well, I need to talk to my doctor. Fine, hold on for a minute. Let me dial a number. Let me let you talk to a doctor. And if you have not, and I don't know how long this type of window will be open, but when this company get to exploding, I don't know how the kind of access you'll have. Not that they don't want to have the access, but when you got tens of thousands of customers, then to be able to pick up the phone and call Tatiana to talk to somebody might become a thing of the past. But right now, use her. Every person that I've gotten on the phone with, every person that I've gotten her on the phone with have gotten involved with WellnessPro. Magnificent young lady and a heart for the people. She said, my vision has always been to build a company people could be proud to be associated with and develop a product line that will be excited to share about it. And if there's anybody, maybe other than Helen, if there's anybody more excited about WellnessPro products than Tatiana, I don't know them. But they are some unique people, and together they make a dynamic team. Now is our mission to offer the best products and the best opportunity to others. And they say, we hope that you take advantage of this. Let me put a note there, and we're going to talk about the products in a moment. Folks, you got to understand the uniqueness of our products. There are dozens and probably hundreds of companies out there selling nutritional products. But what makes WellnessPro different? And people, when you're talking to your people, you got to have the ability to make that distinction. I talk to folks every single day. What makes your products different from everybody else, okay? And my friend, I have an answer for them. Why do I have an answer for them? Because I've studied the material. I take all the products. Matter of fact, I got to tell you this. When I first got started, I did not know that the product was gender specific. I'm taking the women's shake. I'm taking the women multivitamins. I'm just going, and my voice didn't really change, okay? I just didn't know no better, okay? I just didn't know no better, all right? But they are unique people, and we want you to be able to take the opportunity and share this opportunity with somebody else. Now, folks, if you just want to be a customer, God bless you. Boy, we love you. We love every one of you. But if you're going to take this program and do something with it, then by all means, Todd, you know, you built a good organization north of the border, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. All right? But let's not dabble. Let's not dabble. Betty, you're down in Orlando. I know you're on the phone. I see you. Let's not dabble. And let's not allow life to get in our way. Folks, life will get in it raises its head every single day. But if we are focused, we can move on. WellnessPro did it a little different. If you're looking at looking at the webinar, WellnessPro did it. As a matter of fact, of all the companies in the last 40 years, and I have not been involved in that many. In the last 40 years, I've probably been involved with about less than a half a dozen of network marketing companies. The last company I was involved with, I was with them for 25 years. So I don't jump around. But I've never been involved with a company that did it like WellnessPro did. Now, you can say they did it backwards, but it's working. It's working. As you know, for those of you who've been in network marketing a while, you know that a company will start up here usually in Salt Lake City. You know, Salt Lake City is the network marketing capital of the world. I know a whole slew of companies that are based out of Salt Lake City. Not a problem with that. But most companies will start up here in America, get a little toehold, and when things start slowing down, then they'll start to try to go international. And Todd, Canada is normally the first jewel that they go after, but that makes sense. They go after. Then they try to branch out into other countries to make them an international company. Well, WellnessPro they are open for business in 11 countries, 11 different countries, okay? They're on 5 different continents, and we have customers that speaks more than 20 different languages. They've only been in the United States just a couple of years. But when they came to the United States to start up here in California, they already had an international presence. So when people start telling me, well, how long have they been around? Well, that depends. They were an international company before they came to America. I just love it. And when people ask me those type questions, it just gives me goosebumps to sit there and blow their minds. Because people, they don't do it. You don't do it like that. You don't build an international market before you come to the United States. To my knowledge, we're the only, again, I'm saying this, to my knowledge, there might be companies, but to my knowledge, we're the only company that has ever done that. What are the things that we believe in? There are three major things that WellnessPro stands for. This is our foundation. Number one, improving the health and well-being of others. Now, folks, you got to buy into that. You really got to buy into that. I don't care where I go, I'm looking at the problems that people have. I watch people at the grocery store trying to get out of their car, struggling. I see people they're so overweight. They're so overweight. All right. If we're in the business of helping people, and that's what our first platform is, improving the health and well-being of others. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that what you have in your hand can improve the health and well-being of others? Do you really do that? Or are you taking the products yourself? Or are you taking all of the specific products that we have in the inventory? Or are you taking them yourself? Or are you just kind of hidden and missing? Okay? If you're going to succeed in this business, you got to become a product of the products, okay? Do you really believe that? Platform number 2, delivering the best opportunity that the market has to offer. Now, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. The best opportunity. Every program out there swear to God that they're the best. What makes us unique? The compensation plan is fair, doable, and you can make a lot of money. Unique compensation plan, no breakaways. Okay, just a magnet. And we will have webinars. As a matter of fact, on this very call, we've done webinars on the compensation plan, and we will continue to do webinars on the compensation plan. Platform number 2, delivering the best opportunity to the market. Platform number 3, giving the right tools at the right time with the right opportunity. Everyone can succeed providing we go to work. This is WellnessPro. Why? What is yours? Why are you getting involved here? Is it to improve your health? Or you like me? I love helping folks. Folks, I saw this as an opportunity to help mankind. I'm dead serious. You say, well, how can this help mankind? By helping one person at a time. By helping one person at a time. By helping one group at a time. As all of you know, I deal with churches to help one community at a time. That's my why. That's my why. Really, is it about making a lot of money? No, it's not about making a lot of money. But guess what I know for a fact? If I help enough people to get what they want, then the income will be there for me. I know that for a fact. So what do I have to do? Betty, what do you have to do? If you focus just on the income, you'll never rise. But if you focus on helping people, if you focus on that, then all the money that you ever thought you could spend will show up. If you focus on the 3 platforms, improving the health and well-being of others, WellnessPro delivering I'm convinced the best opportunity in the marketplace. But guess what, though, Sidney Johnson? You got to be convinced of that. Guess what, Todd? You got to be convinced of that. Ed Williams, guess what? You got to be convinced of that. Karen Newton, you have to be convinced of that. And what WellnessPro will do and is doing is giving you the right tools. The right tools. The opportunity is already in place. That's our why. What's your why? Some just want to earn extra income. Some want to switch careers. Some want to be healthy. Some just want to help others. But you have to determine what your why is. People are looking for all kinds of things: job security, financial security, freedom to make choices, time freedom. Let me put a peg there. Time freedom. What does that mean? What does time freedom mean? Time freedom means simply that a person has the time and the financial wherewithal to enjoy life to the fullest. Say that again. Time freedom. A person has the time and the financial wherewithal to enjoy life to the fullest. Most people have all the time in the world that they have, 24 hours a day, but the finances are not in order. They are struggling from paycheck to paycheck. That's not time freedom. what we are offering, if a person is willing to step up to the plate, if a person is willing to do the thing that unsuccessful people are not willing to do, make the phone calls, make those hard phone calls every day. I have a spiral notebook that probably has 300 contacts on it, and I add contacts to it almost on a daily basis. To make those phone calls to those people that you ain't talked to in a long time. And you know that when you call them, they're going to ask you, oh, well, Willie, what are you involved in now? I said, I'm glad you asked that question. What is your why? People are looking for job security, financial security, freedom to make choices. A friend of mine making a six-figure income on a monthly basis, not a year, on a monthly basis. I said, Greg, I said, what has the income done for you and your family? He said, Willie, to make choices. I choose what I eat, where I eat. I choose what I drive. I choose where I live. I choose where I go on vacation. He said, the money has given me the ability to make choices. What kind of choices would you make? Sidney Johnson, if finances was not a concern of yours, what kind of choices? Where would you be living now? Would you be living where you are now, or would you change zip codes? As cold as it is there in D.C., Sidney, you probably would change states and go to Florida, down there with Leonard Wooten and those, okay? What kind of choices would you make? But in order to make those kind of choices, you got to make certain choices today, and you got to make those choices every day. Melrose Island, when you get up out of the bed in the morning, you should already know what you're going to do. Before you go to bed at night, you should already know exactly what you're going to do, who you're going to call. That's what people are looking for. But in all of what I just said, the average American is concerned about their health. The average American is concerned about their health, and WellnessPro deliver that. I got to speed up. Then we'll be here all night. I don't want to do that. This next slide says you could do better. You looking for an opportunity? Here's the web address. Then we talk about the marketplace that we're in. The direct selling industry is a $154 billion industry. Okay. Oh, let me give you another statistic. Betty, you're gonna like this one. You're gonna really like this one, right? 82.5% of all network marketers are women. 8 out of 10 network marketers are women. Folks, what does that tell you? I mean, if you got any sense at all. I mean, now for me, I'm a little slow. It took me a while to kind of realize that women are the ones this thing happen. A word to the wise. What are some of the benefits of being a WellnessPro consultant? The income producer is there no top. Our nutritional products are world class, but you got to know that. You, as a WellnessPro consultant, you determine your own hours and goals. That could be a killer. Okay, a lot of people don't know how to do that. You'll be rewarded for helping others succeed. Betty, what you're doing now, and I'm not just messing with you, Betty, but what you're doing right now, you're doing a lot of stuff that you're not getting paid for. Folks understand that. All of you all are doing a lot of stuff right now that you're not getting paid for. But the work that you're doing now, in 2 years, you will be getting paid for a lot of work that you're not doing because of what you're doing now. Own your own business with a minimal investment. And incentives and promotion is just getting better. But now, why do the customers love WellnessPro? Our product quality is off the chain. We got more money that you can read until your eyeballs get tired. Proven results. We have a complete WellnessPro health support system. More value for your money. We have all kind of challenges. I'm the WellnessPro challenge. Your personal WellnessPro consultant. Opportunity to get free products. All of you guys are familiar with the program, the free program. Weight loss, staying healthy, all right, or athletes. Those 3 challenges that we have. Magnificent. Nutritional products for a healthier lifestyle. We got something for everybody. And folks, you got to understand that. When you're out making a presentation, yes, you want to make a presentation and depending on who you talk to, you want to talk about the compensation plan or something like this. There's an opportunity here to make some money, but let's get you enrolled. Ask a lot of questions. You got to ask questions. One of my favorite pet peeves is saying this: in order to get the right answer, you must ask the right question. Let me say that one more time. In order to get the right answer, you must ask the right question. So when you're sitting down talking with a person, ask the right question. Find out what a person is interested in. If they're just interested in taking care of their health, getting off of high blood pressure medication, lose some weight, that's what you focus in on. But let them know there's a piece here that you can make some income, and we'll talk about that. The point is there's something for everybody, okay? Or they can be a WellnessPro consultant, or they can eventually become a WellnessPro, a business builder. And why do I say eventually? Because everybody starts off as a customer. Involved to make some money, they're still a WellnessPro customer. Then if they want to make some money, they'll pay the little one-time fee of $49, and then they'll become a consultant. And once they do that, then they can become a business builder. I mean, the money is there. Magnificent opportunity. Somebody said that success is when opportunity and preparation meet. I like that last word, preparation. Now, WellnessPro prepared. Let's look very briefly at the opportunity. Okay. Here we talk about some statistics. The leading cause of death in 2012 was heart disease, 36.8%, cancer, 21%, respiratory disease, 5%. Somebody in America dies every 33 seconds. We've been on this call now about 15 minutes, and in this country, more than 40 people have died since we've been on this call from these same conditions, okay? All right? On an average, obese people die 13 years before their time. 62% of all Americans are overweight. 34% of them are clinically obese. The World Health Organization said these words: our modern diet no longer supplies all the nutrients needed to maintain optimum health and vitality. Just don't do it anymore. WellnessPro. Who are we? Meet our products. Now, everybody on the call, you're familiar with our products. Our WellnessPro balanced nutritional shakes. There's nothing on the planet like them. They're gender specific. And please understand, maybe some of you people, Betty, you, Cindy, maybe Leonard, you guys are just so new with it, you don't know this, okay? But you need to understand, and we're going to have workshops on this, you need to understand the difference between the men's shakes and the women's shake. I had an opportunity to call in and ask that question and got about a 20-minute overview that blew my mind. Why are the men's shakes and women's shakes? They are not just different just on the label. The contents of those things are as different as day and night. And you need to know that, okay? And they deliver the optimal amount of daily balanced nutrition every single day. Amazing product, our shakes. Our supplement line, Rock and Burn, that blocks carbs and burn fat. The whole body cleanse. Take that thing. I take it twice every day. Omega-3. It says protects against the cardiovascular system, but omega-3 does so much more. Have been proven to help prevent the onset of dementia, Alzheimer's. It lifts the brain fog, allow you to sleep better. All the magnificent things, and I'll have Ella Helen them allow me to do a webinar just on the products one day, and I'm just going to talk about. I'm going to spend about 35, 40 minutes just talking about these products, and I promise you, we'll blow your mind. The multivitamin line, again, gender specific. All of our products are the highest quality. Our shakes, there's no aftertaste. You just cannot beat it. Now, our shake was developed by Dr. Wheeler. I have known of Dr. Wheeler for more than 3 decades. Dr. Wheeler said it. Dr. Wheeler said that of 85% of the shakes on the market, he developed them. 85% of all the shakes in the marketplace, don't make no difference what company it is, he developed them. Dr. Wheeler developed our shake along with his team, and there's nothing like it in the marketplace. Four pillars of being a wellness pro. Number one, you must use all the WellnessPro superior products. Maintain an active lifestyle. Choose proper food. And your attitude is everything. Somebody say your attitude determines your altitude. Let me say that again. 4 pillars of being a wellness pro. Number 1, you must use the products. Number 2, maintain an active lifestyle. Number 3, choose proper foods. And number 4, maintain a positive attitude. When the body gets everything it needs, when it needs it the most, the results are amazing. Our body is a magnificent piece of equipment. If we give our body what our body needs on a daily basis, that's why it's so important to take these products on a daily basis. If we give our body what our body needs on a daily basis, our body has the ability to do everything that it needs to do. These products have been designed and developed to meet that need. You got to take them every day. You got to get the results, and then you got to open your mouth every single day and share that with somebody. If you don't, then you will not be a wellness pro person. Wellness pro is for everybody, for the elite athletes, for those who just want to maintain good health, for those who want to lose a fruit pound, or those who want to lose a whole bunch of weight. It's all there. Nutrition for everyone, and our testimonials are almost endless. Real people getting real results because they're taking real products. Wellness Pro products, nutrition for everyone. Folks, you want to get started early. Those of you who have small children, you want to get started teaching them early right. Choosing the right food. Giving them the Wellness Pro products. For anybody who have young children, particularly want to know exactly what to give the kids, all you got to do is just call the office. Everybody now is going social. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you name it, is there. We want you to, since you're already out there on Facebook, we want you to go social. Now, what's the benefits of sharing Wellness Pro products? Dan Jensen is the leading compensation expert on the planet. Wellness Pro went to Dan Jensen, and based on who this company is, what their values are, all of that, Dan Jensen put together this compensation plan. Folks, I have been with companies with compensation plans that are not in favor of the field, if you will. They are more in favor of the company. They're designed. One company that I was with, the compensation plan was designed so that you could not advance. Say that again. The compensation plan was designed so that you could not advance. Now, how much sense did that make? Not so with Wellness Pro. Wellness Pro have gotten with the leading expert. Most of the good compensation plans out there, some of your big successful companies out there, Dan Jensen put them together. Matter of fact, I'll be in Salt Lake City in March at a 2-day symposium, and we'll have the opportunity to meet Dan because he'll be there doing a workshop on compensation plan, and I'm going to make sure that I attend that. Our compensation plan. You get rewarded when you do 3 things. Share the products, build a team, and then lead that organization. Say that again. Share the product. That's how you get started. You got to share. Share what you believe. Share the soul of what you have. You got to have some soul about this, and there's only one way to get that. To read, understand. Nobody asks more questions than Betty Williams. Betty Williams called me 3 times a day. Well, what about this? What about that? That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Betty is already getting the results. And I like messing with Betty because she allowed me to do that, okay? That's Pam Sim up in D.C. Same thing, okay? Ask 1,000 questions. You got to get, in order for Wellness Pro to come out of your mouth, you got to get Wellness Pro inside of you, along with taking the product. You got to get that concept. You got to get the soul of Wellness Pro inside of you. That's the only way it can come out. If you don't have it inside of you, it'll never come out. Then you got to build a team. Better, you always got to be looking for people that are sharper than you. I know you think that there's very few people out there sharper than you. Cindy Johnson, you got to find people that are sharper than you. And don't be intimidated by them. You got to build a team around you that will help you to do what you're going to do. Somebody told me a long time ago, taught me this. Once you've been in a business 90 days, The person that you have, and listen to this very well, Todd, this is a key concept. I'm sure you already know this. After a person has been in business with you for 90 days, believe it or not, they've done just about all they're going to do. So wherever you are after 90 days, those people can't get you to the next level. You got to bring in another whole group of people. That's why you always got to be sharing, always got to be recruiting. Because 8 out of 10 people that you enroll will never be nothing more than a customer. Even if every one of them bought a leadership pack, bought 5 sets of scale, did everything that they were supposed to do, 8 out of 10 will never be nothing, will only be customers. Business builders are far and few and hard to find. But you got to keep, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. For every 10 people that you enroll, people listen up now, for every 10 people that you enroll, 1 will do something. 1 will do something, and they will do the majority of their work in their first 90 days. Now, Todd, let's say, for example, you've enrolled 100 people. That means, let me wait on that. That means that out of the 100 people that you've enrolled, only about 20 of those persons actually enroll somebody. Out of the 20 that actually enroll somebody, only 2 of those persons will ever advance to a mid-level situation. In other words, they will advance to the point that they might be making $2,000 a month. That's not bad. But you've enrolled 100 people. 20 said they were going to do something. They enrolled at least 1 person, but only 2 of those people ever really became a part of your team to really help you get to the next level. So it's all about, folks, it's all about enrolling. It's all about enrolling. Step number 3, to lead. Once you build a team, to lead. And that's what we're in the process of doing right now. Building teams. 3 income. That's 3 income streams and 10 ways to get paid. We talk about the retail income, fast start bonuses, achievement bonuses, matching advancement bonuses, level override. All of this is in the compensation plan, okay? But there are 10 ways for you to get paid. When you share the products with others, as a customer, as a wellness consultant, we talk about the 3 programs that we have. If you get 3 of the people on the ACO program, all of you are familiar with that, then they can get the products for 3. Magnificent program. And we have a promotion going on now that I'm going to ask Helen to go over for a moment once we conclude this in a few over the promotion that will help you do that even greater. Then you want to duplicate your efforts. It's all about duplication, and the money will begin to flow. You'll begin to move through the compensation plan, and the way the company is structured now is there are 3 areas of compensation, consultants, to the leaders, and then as we build. So what we're going to do, we're going to take you through during our training the 3 different levels of compensation. And then, of course, Helen mentioned this earlier, there is the Founders Club. I have been preaching this since day 1 because of the impending deadline. You are going to deny some of the best people that you know, some of your friends and coworkers. You want to deny some of the best people you know of a unique opportunity. That is to be a founder. To be a founder, number 1, you buy one of the leadership packs. Number 2, you submit a letter to WellnessPro, leadership at WellnessPro.com, stating that you want to be a part of the Founders Club. The third piece is then that you become silver within your first 30 days. Now, we got people on the call that have done that. Just about all the founders that have come in thus far did that within their first week. The only thing they did, they bought a leadership pack. They enrolled somebody who bought a leadership pack. Bingo, they're in the Founders Program, step 1. There are 3 levels of the Founders Program, but you got to get to step 1 before you can get to step 2. In order to be in step 1, you got to purchase the value pack, the leadership pack, submit the email, and make silver, okay? And the special benefits of being there is going to be tremendous. Special recognition at our June event. Exclusive Wellness Pro business card. We'll have a weekly strategy meeting, and only the founder and member will be on there. You have a special recognition pin, and then there'll be all kind of incentives for you to just only the founders will participate in. Level number 2, Founders Roundtable. Boy, now money gets involved. All the stuff that I just mentioned, but a one-time $500 cash award. You attend at our June event. You attend a special WellnessPro Founders Roundtable dinner with the owners. During the course of the year, we'll have WellnessPro Founders Roundtable leadership retreats. Boy, I've been on some of those with other companies, and they're outstanding. And then you'll be highlighted. You'll be put up before everybody at our June event. A magnificent situation. Question is now, how do you get started? All of you have already gotten started. But as a customer, learn how to become a WellnessPro expert. Feel better, to look better, and to be better. Become a consultant and learn how to help others to do the same thing. Join the Founders Club so that all the benefits that we just talked about that you will have. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Folks, it's up to you. It's up to you. Let me share this little story with you, and then I'll turn it back over to Helen. The story is told of a small village way up in the high mountains of Tibet. And in that village, there was an old sage, and that old sage, I don't care what problem anybody in the community had, if they went to that old sage, he could tell them, they would tell him the problem, and he would give them the right solution. Well, there was a little boy in that community, very ornery, kind of reminded me of Sidney Johnson, real ornery, and he concocted him a plan. He said, I'm going to trick this old man. He said, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to get me an audience with him. Then I'm going to catch me a sparrow. And once I get the audience with him, I'm going to go down and I'm going to have that sparrow in my hand behind my back. I'm going to ask the old man a question. I'm going, old man, is the sparrow alive or is he dead? Now, when I have the sparrow in my hand, the sparrow will be alive behind my back. He can't see. The first question, is he alive or is he dead? If the old man said the sparrow is alive, I'm just going to squeeze the life out of him and present him dead. And, of course, if he said, at the first answer, he said he's dead, I just present him alive. I don't care what the old man says, I'll get him. The little boy went out and caught him a sparrow, got an audience with the old man, and when they asked the old man, what do I have in my hand? He looked at the little boy. He said, you have a sparrow, my friend, my son. The little boy said, is he alive or is he dead? The old man looked at the little boy and looked straight down in the depths of his soul. Say, is he alive or is he dead? The old man said, that, my son, is up to you. Everybody on this call, you have a unique opportunity, but you also have a responsibility. Because you've been given this opportunity, you have information now that literally can save people's lives. You have a responsibility. Now, what are you going to do with it, Todd? What are you going to do with it, Leonard? Sister Allen, what are you going to do with it? Reverend Allen, what are you going to do? Cindy, what are you going to do? Bishop Norwood, what are you going to do? Whatever you do with this, Todd, all you people on the call, whatever you do with this opportunity, that, my friend, is up to you. Helen? Helen, are you there?
Yes, Willie, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you for such a wonderful presentation, and every time you tell that story, definitely so true. And I'm not going to repeat any of the things that you said. Obviously, you've done a fantastic job. The one thing that I do want to mention is the new promotion that started today and is going up until the 25th of this month. And this has been a very popular promotion already. It's the 40% off autoships for the first-time autoships, and all the way throughout the year if a person gets on an autoship between now and the 25th of January. And what that means is people save an extra 10% on that autoship, and that's some major savings. And that's, of course, for everyone who is already a wellness consultant. So for people on the call who have downlines of people who aren't yet on autoship, memberships, this is an amazing promotion to get people on it. And do not miss this opportunity, because if a person gets on the auto ship between now and the 25th, they will have that 40% discount as long as they stay on it. And with the new Wellness Pro compensation structure, we know that to get the 40% discount, you need to have at least 400 points, and this is not the case with this promotion. So please promote it as much as you can. Fantastic promotion. We've already gotten quite a few people signed up in the first day, so use that to your advantage. And once again, Willie, thank you very much for leading such an amazing presentation. Our next opportunity call will be on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And opportunity calls, we go over some of the basics of this presentation in a smaller format, because it is a phone conference, and we also have some new testimonials that come on the call. I know we recently got a testimonial from someone in Todd's downline. It's a gentleman under Ronnie and Wally Check, who lost 60 pounds in 5 months, I believe, and that was a heartwarming testimonial. He wrote a whole page, and that's been sent out to the field. So if you do get a chance, please look into it. But we do go over some of the newest testimonials, and of course that inspires the new people on the call to get started with their health and wellness goals. And then next week at the same time at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, next Wednesday, we'll be going over the compensation plan. So thank you everyone for joining this evening. This call is recorded and will be available for your replay on YouTube at youtube.com/WellnessPro TV. Thank you very much and have a great evening. Bye-bye.